Well, I already showed you most of it already.
Okay, but that's not answering anything for anyone else because no one else knows what you're talking about.
I
So you
showed you the logo that I was.
Yeah, you're gonna have to give us
for history, the History Channel's logo.
Right, yeah. But I answered that already. That it's a flying saucer symbol, isn't it? It's
it has.
Go on, Steve. You'll have to speak.
Oh, it has.
Now the connection's broken down. No?
It has the pyramid turned on its side with the A, but
yeah, okay, and we know that the H, because of the shape of it, is depicting Roman columns. So it's basically all it's depicting is a pyramid with pillars and the triangular disc on top, side view cutaway disc on top. It's all that happens there basically is that they take the shape and interfere with the shape itself, right? So if I've got, for instance, I'll tell you what I'll do. If I, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna show you what I mean, so you can understand it. I understand now you haven't quite understood it. So if I just do a quick edit here in my, just give me 1 second, guys, and I'll just make a quick edit and show you what I mean. So I'm gonna edit that logo and show you. So if I go, okay. Okay, and sorry about this, guys. You're gonna have to bear with me 1 moment. I'm just editing that picture that Steve sent. Steve, put the link up so everyone can see it while I'm just doing a quick edit.
Okay.
On it, yeah. So image, flip, rotate. Drag that over there. I'm just doing a quick bit of editing here, guys, so that you can understand what it is that these people have done with this logo, messing with your head so that you don't quite get what it is that they're showing you. So I'll just make that a bit smaller. That one there a bit bigger. So I'm just editing this now in the Paint program, and just so that I can, let you see what this Poxy logo really is all about. It's pretty clever. So image, just got to turn that again. Flip, rotate by angle. There we go. Just make that a bit smaller. Okay, I'm nearly finished, so I'll be able to show you this logo in just a couple of seconds while I'm doing it. Just talk amongst yourselves, I suppose. Just ignore me. Imagine, right, flip, rotate by angle, 270. Okay, there we go, and pop that there. I'm nearly done. Just this painting stuff, it does take a long time, and so I'm just doing a rough version for you so you can see it for yourselves. What this logo is actually depicting. It's pretty, I mean, I'll say this for them, right? Okay, they're pretty smart. Okay, they are smart, and the things that they put together just goes completely over our heads. We don't notice it, and and then we wonder why we haven't noticed it when someone else shows us. For instance, we might be a little bit flabbergasted by someone else showing us something that we thought we knew existed, and then find out that we didn't know anything. It can be discombobulating, so to speak. So I understand sometimes when people get a bit shirty about some of this stuff and behave rather strangely in expressing their shock, as to what it is that I'm showing them. So I've just got to fill in a couple of bits here, and then I'll be able to put this onto to show you. Nearly finished. Okay, but if I didn't do this, you know, Steve wouldn't understand, and that's not fair, because the whole object of this is for everyone to understand what, you know, what this is really all about, and it is very difficult to get your heads around. So, you know, all fair dues. Been asked to request. It would have been good if you guys could have actually seen what I'm doing on the actual screen itself. I think in this software there is a facility for doing that. So what I'm going to do next time that this has happened, I'm gonna test out that facility on this software, so I can actually do stuff for you and show it to you directly as I'm doing it, rather than you have to wait for me to finish it, which it slightly confuses the issue. Okay, right. Okay, what I've done now is I've decrypted their logo, and I'm just gonna do one bit of filling in now, and I'm going to show you this logo, as long as it's within the right size. Otherwise I'll have to snap it. So I'll save that. That is now saved, and I'm now going to put it into my little bit of software that I've got here, Steve, and then I'll be able to show you guys. So I'm just going to go to still images. Sorry about this, it's taking a little bit of time, but I've now edited it. So both these logos now, open a new file, go to the backgrounds, that's that one now, and right, you see that logo there, yeah? That's the logo that you showed me, yeah? And if you want to see how that logo actually decrypts, this is how it decrypts. There you go. What do you think of that? So you're looking at it like
that looks right about.
Okay.
What I was thinking.
Yeah, it's a pyramid basically with those H's. They are Roman column shape. Yeah, so they go on top, and the flying bit goes on the top of that. So what you've got is a side view cutaway flying saucer with pillars sitting on a landing pad. Okay, any of you want that picture, snap it up now. Okay. Cifro, it's a decryption. I've decrypted it. It's a logo, so it's decrypted. So there you go. Okay, I'm just going to come back to the cam now. So I hope you've got that. All right. So that's the History Channel's logo busted for you. Okay. All right, Steve. I'm going to take you off now and let someone else on now. Okay. Thank you.
I have another question.
Go on then, quickly.
Really quick.
Go on.
Does the thing like furniture?
Sorry,
for example?
you've broken up. Say that again, Steve.
Do the Freemasons put cryptic symbols
You broke up
in things like furniture, for example?
Oh, furniture, yeah. Yeah, you're going to find it in furniture, you know, beds, cupboards, you know, electrical appliances.
Okay.
It's absolutely everywhere. So if you find any that you can't...
Can you see this?
Yeah, it's the so-called fisheye. It's lenticular...
That's my chair.
Yeah. It's a lenticular lens shape, and that's a well-known Masonic logo, and that's the thing that people use as the so-called fish to depict Christianity, but it is in fact a symbol of Dagon, which was a Sumerian Nephilim who called himself...
So it's normal to see that stuff everywhere?
Yeah, you'll also see it on banks, you'll see it that's what I'm saying, that is an eye, and remember, it's the flying eye. It's just, if you turn...
I know I understand that it's on the major corporations, but I didn't want to go as far to think it was on furniture and
it's everywhere.
like that.
It's everywhere. If you if you turn that logo on its side, it becomes a lenticular lens, which is an eye on a pyramid, or between two pyramids, one facing up and one facing down. Okay, Steve, I've got to move on, but thank you for those two things. That was actually really helpful, and if more people have got stuff like that, I don't mind decrypting stuff for you right there and then. I think it's actually a good thing to do, and maybe we'll do that later when I know.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, it's my pleasure, Steve. Thank you. Maybe I'll do that later on with this decrypting stuff for you, as soon as I know how to use this CAM software, which allows me to actually see my desktop, right? So, but there's stuff on my desktop, you know, which is